Hello and welcome to Busan FM News at 8, and I'm Park Geun-hye. Responding to mixed signals by North Korea recently, President Park Geun-hye said it would be dangerous to change the environment of South-North relations with rash judgment. At the second meeting of the Presidential Committee for Unification Preparation held today, President Park said South Korea's doors will remain open to dialogue, although it'll stand firm against provocations. The comments came after South and North Navy patrol boats exchanged fire last week, following a surprise visit to the South by top North Korean officials. On Friday, North Korea also fired anti-aircraft machine guns at balloons launched by South Korean civic groups carrying anti-Pyongyang propaganda leaflets over the inter-Korean border. She said there's a saying that dialogue is necessary even during war, and likewise dialogue must continue between the two sides to ease tension and bring peace to the Korean peninsula. South Korea will fairly handle the case of Chinese fishermen arrested last week for alleged illegal fishing in South Korean waters, a Seoul official said today. The remarks come after Beijing called for their immediate release. The captain of a Chinese fishing boat was killed while violently resisting to escape arrest over illegal fishing in South Korean waters. Diplomatic strains loomed between South Korea and China over the incident on Friday. A senior official at South Korea's foreign ministry said, requesting anonymity, that the incident happened during a fair law enforcement process by our Coast Guard officers against illegal fishing by the Chinese fishing boat, and that they will handle this matter according to the law and principle. In local news, a shipping container fell on Gwangan Bridge, injuring a passenger car driver at 1:20 p.m. today. It is assumed that strong winds caused by the indirect impact of Typhoon Vongfong was the cause of the accident. Police said that the empty container was loosely tied and the wind speed was 9.8 meters per second. The driver, assumed to be in his 40s, has lost consciousness and is being treated at a nearby hospital. This year's Busan International Film Festival succeeded in attracting the largest number of attendees in history. According to the report on closing accounts announced by the festival's organizing committee, the number of people who visited BIF this year was 226,473 people, the highest ever. This record surpassed the previous record of 221,002 people in 2012. This year's festival invited 312 films from 79 countries that were showed on 33 screens and 7 theaters in Busan. Seogu Busan will transform the alley market in Chungmu-dong to a cultural tourism night market. The KU announced that it will begin research to stimulate growth in the alley market. The KU will modernize the market facility and make it a more attractive tourist attraction. Moving on to the international news. Liberian health officials are appealing to nurses and medical assistants not to go ahead with a national strike as the Ebola epidemic continues. The National Health Workers Association wants an increase in the monthly risk fee paid to those treating Ebola cases. In the U.S., President Barack Obama has directed more steps to be taken to ensure high safety procedures when dealing with suspected Ebola patients. A health worker treating an Ebola victim has herself caught the virus. And the weather forecast. The weather tomorrow will be cloudy and will be increasingly clear. Fine dust levels in Busan are good. The morning low will be 13 degrees in Busan and Changwon and 12 in Ulsan, while the high will be 20 in Busan and Changwon and 19 in Ulsan. It is currently 17 degrees here in Busan. That's all for this hour's news, and thank you for joining us. Now you're listening to Busan EFM.